Live.
Why are you so loud? Why are you so loud?
Why am I so loud?
Anybody else think he's loud? Or do
I think maybe it's just a fucking you problem. Is what I think.
Oh, Tom, I am all problems.
I think it's.
I'm really just having a fucking go.
I think that it's entirely, your problem.
Oh, I full-heartedly admit it's all me.
Do we still have to make the eggs tonight, or is that tomorrow?
The deviled eggs?
Yes.
I want to make them tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Okay. Anyway, guten evening. Happy Easter. Please tap the screen or hit the heart button. And we really kind of suck at coming up with subjects. So basically, this is just a couple's version of what I do on Tuesday. So what's on everybody's mind?
Well, no, I mean, I got shit to bitch about if we want to let go.
Bitch.
No, no, I'm ornery today. I don't know what it is, but I
commence the bitchifying.
No, I already bitched about the people at Jewel.
Would you like to bitch about breast cancer survivors?
No, that made me mad. Yeah.
Hello. Yes. Hello. Happy Easter. What do we have planned for Easter? Well,
I think that's what my problem is.
Our typical Easter here revolves around the collection of eggs early in the morning by children. That's immediately followed by a 2.5 hour family stand-up comedy event where we each take turns. After that, we clean the entire house from top to bottom. We take a 1.5 mile walk around the neighborhood. We come back here, take turns singing the magic words, and then we ask each other for about 3 hours. Are you the lemon? No. Are you the lemon? No.
Why are you going to be like that?
We're not doing shit tomorrow. We're going to my mother-in-law's house. We're going to have a little dinner. We have no eggs. No plastic eggs.
Yeah,
because we have no little kids right now.
Tommy got an Easter basket.
With no basket, just the shit that goes in a basket. Literally handed him a pile of shit.
No, but I said to him, because he needed a gym bag. And so I said, okay, let's go get you a gym bag. And he was like, well, I can make do. And I was like, okay, that's the problem though. You can't. Because like he wanted to use one of his not the backpack, but like the drawstring.
The drawstring, and I was
like, dude, you're talking about a pair of shoes, a whole change of clothes,
Right.
So, because he doesn't want to spend money. And it's bad if if I'm like, hey guy, you gotta like we have to spend money. We gotta do this.
Sorry, I'm trying to delete pictures off of my desktop because I'm back to having shit all over my desktop again.
Somebody said he's got a chocolate and sugar fix. He got a little bit of chocolate.
Yeah. Not nearly as much as they would have gotten in the past.
Yeah, I mean, in the past, it would have been way more. He got a new pair of headphones because he needed them. I mean, like, I would have bought them even if it wasn't Easter because they were. COVID might have started on these things. They're just disgusting.
No,
but
we don't have
wears them. He wears how he probably wears those headphones 10 hours a day, right?
Well, I mean, he walks
they're like
around
noise canceling and
they literally go with him everywhere.
Yeah,
everywhere.
He has gotten better where he leaves one like half off his ear so that if we call for him or we come and knock on the door, because we used to scare the living shit out of him. Because you'd open the bedroom door and
he'd be dancing around the bedroom, not expecting anybody. So now what I do is I reach in and I flip the light on, and that alerts him that somebody's in the room.
Kindly, listen, my other kids have no problem spending our money.
No doubt.
Tommy, like, I literally had said to him, I said something about his headphones, and he goes, no, they still work. And I was like, "Okay, but, like, the foam is falling out," and then he would take them off, and the pleather was, like,
Mhm.
all around his ear.
Fucking
So he
gross.
always looked like he had black shit on his ears. It was terrible.
It's vile. Vile. Well, no, it's not. It wasn't vile. It still is vile because he still has them. He's just going to demote those to a
Do
workout pair or like a when he's mowing the lawn pair. Then he's going to sweat his ass off.
going to. He's not going to,
Uh,
because he's just
somebody
gonna forget.
somebody earlier had asked what my favorite Tonka toy was. Um, I don't remember which specific ones that were my favorite. I just remember having like I had the big ass metal dump truck. I never had any of the digging toys. I had all of the like the trucks and shit that went with Tonka, if that makes sense. And then one front end loader. But back in the day when I was and I say back in the day, this is when I was 5, 6, 7 years old playing in the front yard. We had we there was
Yes,
a
we have a dog.
tree that had been cut down or fell down, and the stump was left, and it had been rotting for years. And I used to play in that rotting stump with like action figures and and they were metal Tonka trucks that were fucking
Hey,
heavy as shit that
Tom,
rusted if you left them out.
did you hear the news?
What's that?
You're dating your sister.
No shit.
Yes.
It's impressive considering I don't have a
Spectacular.
sister. Who said, "Oh, FDS free Palestine said it." Oh, I'm wondering if this isn't our friend. I wonder if this isn't our friend from Tennessee's fourth congressional
Got it.
district
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
who has several fake accounts. Fucking lunatic. I still remember the metal Tonka dump truck. Yes, heavy as shit. And like I said, if you left them out in the rain, which we did frequently, eventually these fuckers started to rust.
We didn't have Tonka trucks at my house. And my cousins didn't either because they were older and girls. They were,
Yeah. And I think the only reason we had Tonka trunks is because maybe my grandparents or my aunt and uncle bought them. You know
um,
what I mean?
yeah. The
Or the reason
semi-cyclical and
why
the
I had fucking action figures to play with.
I mean, and we're the aunt and uncle that are the reason our nephew is gonna go see
You look
Black
like you're
John
stoned.
John Bon Jovi. Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and I got, um, topper possibility here. I'm not sure. I might need it to just kinda really just set it home today.
When the time comes for you to tell me to take my pills, I don't have nighttime pills in here.
I don't either.
Oh my goodness.
We're a fucking hot mess today.
You have edibles right on. What was
What
for
was
dinner?
for
We or
dinner?
pizza.
We have problems.
Does Renee like all the foods you don't like? Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, but I also like what he likes. So,
Yeah, but she likes everything that I don't like.
right, and I need to mix it up. I'm tired of making fucking decisions about food and only can pick from 8 meals. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yes, Air Force Matt, Trump does suck. God loves me? Well, then let him tell me.
No, I'm telling you, dinner is a very sore subject in this house. Fucking,
Yeah, yeah, you'll have that.
you'll have what?
You and I arguing about food. Growing up dirt ass poor really limits what people like to eat. Here's the deal.
Oh, I don't think so.
I could have expanded my palate since I grew up dirt ass poor, but I've just always been a very extraordinarily picky eater, even when I was a kid. So My dad loved going to one restaurant in the area that had the biggest menu you could ever want, but he always would look at it for 20 minutes and order the same damn thing. So when we go to like we have three local diners, two in Shorewood and one in Joliet that you go to for like a burger or pancakes, or a cup of soup, something like that. And
I
when
don't
we
like
go to those
sushi.
diners, I get what?
Somebody asked if I like sushi. It's talking about me.
Um, I get this. I either get a burger, a BLT club, or a wrap. Unless we're doing just straight breakfast, right? But I'm that's usually what I'm going to get, and usually where we go is going to be dependent on whether or not they have a decent fucking soup. Typically will rock a patty melt. Back in the day, it was straight up fucking like garbage skillets. Everything you got in the kitchen, throw it in a fucking skillet. How's the weather? It's a tad nipply right now.
Chilly. It's currently the fuck 45 degrees.
Yeah, see, that's bullshit because it was like fucking 80 a few days ago. All the
Okay,
fucking
well,
trees, the trees flowered out, and now it's the flowers are dying. So I mean, we're into the season, the growing season, but not a whole lot of fucking color because we got cold again. Okay,
diners.
so great at nothing, decent at most things.
No, I don't agree because there's some that I mean, like it's more of a. It's not a diner like a flat top diner, Waffle House style. It's like a family restaurant diner, right?
Yeah, yeah. So it's a place you go, you sit down. It's not you're sitting at a diner. You're sitting at a table in a dining room, but it's the same typical fare. So
Like
they got a
a
breakfast
lot of
menu.
times it's Greek.
Yeah,
Like
you get a lot of breakfast menus, and you get like your typical, like I said, burgers and wraps and cups of soups. But you can also get like a meatloaf plate or a chicken dinner or
or a
something like
steak or
that.
a breaded pork tenderloin or you know.
And there's three of them. There's Happy Place in Shorewood, Happy Place Cafe. There's a one in Shorewood called the Crispy Waffle, and then there's the Joliet Pancake House. And there are more than that in the area. Those are the three we go to.
Those are the three we like, and mostly it's because they all have really good cream of chicken soup. It's everything, everything is always based on their cream of chicken soup.
Or their
It's
beef barley.
yes, the yes, because I do think I like Happy Place's beef barley better than the rest of them.
Better than Crispy Waffle.
Yeah,
Crispy
crispy.
Waffle has bigger chunks of beef.
Yeah, yeah.
On the coast of Lake Michigan, went to Myers today quickly because it drives me crazy. The rain, flooding. Yeah, windy, rainy. We've been getting rain for the past 2 days. We had an inch and a half of rain and then a half an inch of rain.
Have you gone like out of town, like
No,
towards Morris? I we're gonna be over the banks there.
where the kids jump in.
Oh, yeah, that's already over the banks.
Where are you talking about?
The on 6 heading out to Morris.
By the subway?
You have that one is full almost to the top,
Okay.
but it's already crested over into the next to the wetlands,
Okay.
and that
And it
is
crossed over into
crested
the
over
river.
towards the houses.
It's got to let up a
I
little
mean, the
bit.
houses should be okay.
Yeah.
Like it would really we'd have to really get a lot more rain, but it's I mean, that canal is full.
Yeah, oh, yeah, I can imagine. And we still don't have everything to come down from the Northland yet. Chicago weather is a little bipolar in the spring. It's a little bipolar in the fall, but more bipolar in the spring. But here's the deal. It's April 4th. In less than a month, it'll probably be steady sunshine.
Yeah.
And then from steady sunshine, we'll get that for a couple of weeks, maybe 3 weeks where it's decent, and then it's just gonna get fucking hot. And then it's gonna be 85 and we're off to the fucking races. French onion soup. All of these diners have a decent French onion soup. including the place that we didn't list. That's because it's not a diner; it's a restaurant. Doc Rots. They have a decent French onion soup, and I think almost all of them offer it in the baked version where you can get the cheese and the crouton.
Ask Tom how he eats his French onion soup.
Sans onions. Do we have a pool? Yes, we like to swim, but no, we don't have a pool because the motherfuckers wouldn't let us have a pool because we have a septic system in
We're
our
not talking
backyard.
about that today.
We actually put a deposit on a pool, and then we were told by the village and the county that was a fucking, and we can't do it. We
Negative
get
Ghost
we
Rider.
we can get a pool if we move.
It is reason number 2 that I would like to move.
Icarus, greetings. Who are you people, and why are you so? You think we're normal? Okay. How's the Frankster doing today? He's fine. No, that's the problem. We put a deposit down on a 30-foot long by 15-foot wide or 10-foot wide
15.
oval. And anyway, you have to be 10 feet per the county. The pool can't be any closer than 10 feet off the end of your septic lines. Okay, I've got 10 feet and I can get it, but it hugs right up against the property line. And the village says it has to be 10 feet off the property line. So if you measure 10 feet off the property line and 10 feet off the end of the septic lines, it leaves me like 3.5 feet to squeeze this pool in. And so
We
it's
thought
a
maybe we could
physical
get a
impossibility.
5-foot wide one.
Yeah. So it's a fucking impossibility to squeeze one in. Oh, I'm sorry, DW. Are we boring you? Hang on a second. Now you're hidden. Now you don't need to be bored. See how easy that is? Just like snipe, gone. Yeah, so it didn't leave us any room to put a pool in, and because we already inquired into a pool, and because I live so publicly online, we couldn't just like sneak a pool into the backyard and then live where we could never Snapchat, never post, never do a video in the fucking pool. No, you can't do one in the front yard because in Illinois, your whatever piece of your land has the pool on it has to be fenced, and you can't fence your front yard. And I'm not putting a pool in the front yard anyway.
Are you sure we can't fence the front yard?
Yes. The only way it would work is if you plop the pool in the middle of the front yard and you put a fence around the edge, the lip of the pool, then
Oh, I
that's
think no,
legal.
I think you're wrong. I think you're wrong.
Why?
I think you can put like a wrought iron fence
Around your front yard?
Yeah.
Well, you have a computer in front of you. Look up the Shanahan Village ordinances regarding fences.
I think you just pulled a Tom Powell Sr. on me, man. I think you're just fucking making bullshit up.
Well,
And if it is
as my
true,
trusted
that's
assistant,
dumb.
find the information we need to disprove me. Dang, girl, I'd run backwards through a cornfield for you. How about a slip and slide? Now we can pull off a slip and slide, but we're in
Okay.
our 50s. We're not slipping, nor are we sliding. That's not happening. I'm not running.
No.
I'm not running and jumping onto the hard ground onto a wet piece of plastic. I'm 54 and I already have one artificial hip. My right hip is entirely made out of titanium, with the exception of the ball and socket part, which is made out of ceramic.
Okay.
Sorry, I was jamming right before we came on. I had my yacht rock playlist on shuffle, and I've gotta treat her like a lady in my head. Treat
I
her
am
like a
struggling to
lady.
type, man.
You're part bionic, Tom. Yeah, they cut my ass open. They took my old gnarly uh arthritic knee or hip out and replaced it with a
You ready?
titanium hip with a ceramic ball. Yes, ma'am. Regale us with knowledge.
Front yard fences are restricted to a maximum height of 4 feet.
Okay.
So you can put a fence in.
You should want to fuck with the neighbors and put a fence in the front yard and drop a pool out there.
Just
Just
saying.
see me Just see me out there like cousin Eddie on the deck of the pool, waving to all the fucking neighbors. Hang on. I gotta get this right.
Holy shit. They'll be talking about this motherfucker.
Evening. Tough day at work, was it?
Oh,
That
fucking.
sucks. That sucks. New car, huh? Love it. Love it. Nice choice. Do I trigger metal detectors? No. And they never even gave me a little card or thing that says I got a fake hip. They said it doesn't really do it anymore. And we've gone through a couple
Yeah,
of
he never
airports.
gets. I get lit up like I'm.
Oh, don't fucking cry me a river. I got pulled out of line twice, going to and coming back from Jamaica.
Oh,
They
you're a
went through
little
my entire
sketchy.
bag, put me in a fucking room,
You're
gave me the fucking
sketchy.
under the titty thing, asked me what the fuck I was bringing in and out of the country. Órale, mota, pinche pendejo. You look like a Kamala supporter, probably because we both
Yep.
supported Kamala. Are you just putting this shit together? Heavens to Alpine Valley, Jerry. Gosh, I really wish I had found you both a long time ago. Well, stick with us now. It's not work if you enjoy what you're doing. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Anything worth doing is worth doing right. If you're going to piss off the neighbors, you might as well do it right. You have one ceramic ball. Talk to me when you have two admanthanium balls. Signed Wolverine. Jesus Christ, that escalated quickly. Do you miss your trucking business? I miss our trucking business like I miss having a red hot poker shoved up my ass. I
I
haven't
will.
had to I haven't had to think about brakes and glad hands and fucked up trailers and facilities being down and
Okay.
changes in rates
Whew.
for fucking weeks.
Yeah, because I'm going to tell you right now that I, the cost of fuel at was it 5.29 now? I don't
Over
know how to.
$5.
Oh my god.
Over $5.
Yeah. This is just it's so fucking bad.
So no, I don't miss any of it at this point in time. I hope he's doing well. I hope he does well enough that um, he can succeed where we failed.
Yeah.
Seven
If
dollars
if
in
nothing
California.
else, if nothing else, that he can just have a little bit more. I mean,
You got two fake knees and a shoulder, and you never shut off a metal detector. I just have the one fake body part. They did take my gallbladder, so I'm missing that. Um,
you know
they
what?
said if they and I've got I just had the LASIK surgery on the one eye. That's no big deal. They did say eventually I should have to have the LASIK surgery on the other eye, and to
It's
give them
not
a call when
LASIK
it
surgery, honey.
not LASIK. I'm cataract. Sorry, not LASIK, cataract. And then they said that there's a pretty strong chance that the left
Oh,
hip might
can't wait until we go
become
into the
arthritic.
old person's home, honey.
That's why I share all of my medications with you, dear.
I know.
Only time I've had to worry about trucks working properly and unloading 40-foot trailers and being thrown across the floor when the hookup goes wrong and the stand collapses. That sucks. Remember, we have extra money to clear smog and actually it work? Huh? Scotland, hello. I got to get our fertilizer company some money.
Okay. That's the latest with the POS truck neighbor. I don't know which neighbor you're talking about.
The guy used to park his truck in the street.
Do we know he's a Trump supporter?
I think they assumed he was a Trump supporter.
Got it.
but I think that that's who they're talking about. I've got 2 turntables and a microphone. What? What am I doing here?
Got it.
Potassium chloride and nitrogen.
What are you doing?
Our fertilizer bill, and it tells you, it gives you the breakdown of what they did to the lawn.
Yeah.
They put in nitrogen and potassium chloride.
Awesome. Spectacular. Fucking care.
You don't care?
No.
Why don't you
I'm gonna
care?
tell he's doing him wrong. Here's what I do. I know. If I find weeds, I tell you and go, hey, there's weeds. And you go, okay, I'll call the guy. And then you call the guy. Because Renee has very high expectations for.
Right. I'm accustomed to a certain way of life.
Well, Tom, you know it was from when we had the business.
Yeah, I know.
We had
I
to have the
understand.
what?
I understand that. Ain't that a bitch?
What?
I just reached into this drawer and pulled out every checkbook but ours. I pulled out the company checkbook. I pulled out Lily's checkbook. I pulled out the trucking company's checkbook. Every checkbook but ours, because ours was up there. Thank you for the $50 donation, Zip. Greatly appreciated. Too kind of you. As you guys know, we this is all of our income now, and so that is greatly appreciated. That's gonna count nicely towards the day's total. How much is gas now in your area? For what?
Oh, sorry. 409 at the Sam's Club.
And that's our cheapest option.
Yeah, and then otherwise it was 417.
But everything here is over $4 now, and
Yeah.
diesel is over $5 now, and everything keeps going up and up and up. So if so, we just hit $114 a barrel of for oil. They're saying that we're looking at potentially $140 for a barrel of oil if this continues by the end of the week. And everybody that's in that industry is saying that if we hit $140 a barrel, you are going to be looking at an average gas price between $5.15 and $5.50 nationwide. That's going to put it well over $10 in California. That's going to put us at $5.56.
Do you know what that is going to do to the cost of everything?
Yeah, everything that gets moved on a train or a truck is going to go up.
The shipping cost at a minimum is going to go up 50%.
Oh yeah, everything. Your groceries are going to cost more. You're obviously getting to and from work is going to cost more. The
And
cost to heat your home is going to be more. Thankfully, we're going into summer, but now the electric rates are going to get more expensive.
Oh my!
So
I want to just curl up and just not even know that this
and here's the
world
thing:
exists.
it's gonna suck across the board. But I need right now. You and I need to be knocking on all the wood we can find because our commute is here. We're not getting.
Okay, I can't talk about this. That's okay. We're done. Can't think about that. Whew,
Maggie's going to
Tom.
feel this.
Okay, I know, but that means that we're gonna feel it. When one of our kids feels it, we all feel it. I have a
Why her
cold.
nose red? I
Yeah,
don't know. It's time to teach your children to criticize government.
We
You don't
didn't
know our
have to
kids.
teach it.
They're already there.
Even our youngest. Our youngest comes home and he I don't know what he's fucking reading, but holy cow, it's a lot.
It is a lot. It's a lot.
He just he he's up to date on who's bombing whom, and oh god, it's terrible. And I say it's terrible because yeah, I remember it had to be Desert Storm, right, Tom? In 92, or 93 ish, 92.
What are we talking about?
Desert Storm. Does that sound right?
So Desert Storm would be, we're talking about the first Bush, Poppy Bush, so that's going to be late 80s is the first Desert Storm when we're talking about like Norman Schwarzkopf and Colin Powell and all
Okay.
of that shit.
And I remember sitting like on the floor watching those news reports, looking at like my fellow students who's going to go to war. Like that was a real possibility. So I don't know. Just this what's happening now is weird. It's bad. It's weird.
And so like what we've got going on right now, listen, I don't see a draft being instituted, but what we've got going on right now is a losing proposition because at best we can move 150,000 troops into a region to fight a ground battle. Iran has a standing army of 1 million. Now we have superior air fire and we have superior fire from the sea, but you're talking about being on the ground. That's a lot of resistance. That's way more resistance than we met in Afghanistan and way more than we met in Iraq. And people that are probably way more fanaticized about what they're doing than we met in either of those two regions. So it's a losing proposition right now. Would I rather fight 12 chicken sized gorillas or 12 gorilla sized chickens? So gorillas can actually fight. They're what are you drifting this off to sleep? Did you doze off?
No,
Jesus
I'm
fucking Christ.
bored.
Gorillas can actually fight. So even if they're chicken sized, I'm guessing they're throwing hands.
I didn't take my Adderall either. And I did take another edible. So
Focus.
and
It
I
reminded me of Iron Man 3 there when she dozed off. Did you just doze off? And then I kick her in the legs and she goes, "Oh," and a lovely speedboat. And the thing is, they needed someone to take responsibility for some accidental explosions.
oh I am beyond elevated.
The giant chickens will murder you. See, that's my problem. I can't imagine being pecked to death by gorilla-sized chickens. But even chicken-sized gorillas, you got to come out of the gate swinging on them motherfuckers. Calm down, Jesus Christ! You're gonna have a fucking grammar. But seriously, because gorillas can fight, so you're talking 20 of these fuckers that
I
are the
can't
size
even
of a
follow
chicken.
what you're saying.
Chicken-sized gorillas. You got to fight 20 of them. Okay.
Yeah.
They're gorillas, so they know how to fight, but they're the size of a chicken. So they're much, much smaller than a regular gorilla, which is just whooping wholesale ass. But there's 20 of them, so you really got to be on top of these fuckers because they're going to come at you. They're going to be
Yeah,
like swinging out of trees at you.
yeah, I can handle that. I'm good.
It's going to be a rough go.
Yep. I've been working out, Tom.
And my point is that you gotta come out of the gate swinging. You got to be a
Have you seen me do my boxing?
like you gotta zone in on every motherfucker that's ever pissed you off in your life and
Honey,
channel that. I don't know if you've seen. There are these MMA fights that where they put them in the cage where
did you
it's
just ask me if I've ever seen one of
no.
those?
Hang
For
on,
real.
I'm not done. Clips are all over social media where they put two smaller guys and one big ass guy in the ring together. And then the one guy, big guy, has to fight the two small guys. And there was these two twins and this one gigantic motherfucker, and they were doing the press conference beforehand. And one of the little fuckers gets off, walks over, and takes the water bottle of the big fucker and takes it back. He goes, "What the fuck are you doing?" He goes, "I'm going to own your water bottle today, and on Saturday I'm going to own your ass." And he takes a drink out of his water bottle, and then they flash forward to them being in the ring. Ding! These two little fuckers rush this big guy, and he hauls off and cracks one of them. And like that, it's one big motherfucker versus one tiny guy, and it was just lights out. Irene. There was from there. It was just over.
Okay.
You gonna find out, boy.
Oh my God.
What did you just walk into? I
I
don't know.
don't
I'm
even
not at
know.
your house. What's going on at your house?
I know what's going on in my house.
What about giant murder chickens?
Do edibles help you sleep? God, yes, they do. Also, if you hit it just right, and I'm just telling you right now, I have hit it just right. You just feel great. And then you just go to sleep.
Giant murder chicken sounds like a really bad B movie. Yeah, yeah. Or the name of a really cool punk album. Am I the big guy in the story? No, no. Is there, if there are 20 chickens and you eat six, will the remaining kick your ass? Probably not, especially if I just showed them who's boss by eating six of their friends. Lock, stock, and barrel. Next, motherfucker. Then again, they're chickens. They probably don't have any self preservation instincts.
I don't think we do either.
Well, not based on some of the shit we do. I mean, we get on giant boats and go out in the middle of the ocean and get drunk.
Mm.
Air frying chicken legs with a mixture of baking powder and baking powder spread evenly. Okay. Blessed be the peacemakers. Laura, a squirrel, can you elaborate, please? Do you mean you two or the human race? Huh? You can't get too deep like human race conversation with her. Look at her fucking eyes. You're gonna
They're
say
not
something to
working.
her like, Do you think it's called sand because it's between the sea and the land, man?" And she's gonna be like, "Whoa, maybe that's why it's called sand." She's really not there right now. No, are you kidding me? This is basically a live between you and I with an observer. You know what I'm saying? I'm just
No, I'm focused now. What do we got?
the square root of 38.
Anyone can join the thread.
Oh yeah, no, this isn't just for subscribers. If you're a subscriber, your name will be see Tom with the green name and the little sticker next to it. If you become a paid subscriber, your name gets lit up in the chat. You get a few different stickers based on how long you've been a subscriber, and it's a way for you to financially support the page. But we don't limit any lives to subscribers only. That's just a way for you guys to financially support what we do.
Tom, someone says you were talking a lot.
Tom, Judy, look in her eyes and start laughing. What?
Oh my God.
This is the weirdest shit that I've ever witnessed. If this really is the weirdest shit you've ever witnessed, yeah, I've witnessed way weirder shit. Way weirder shit. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not like truly off the wall, bizarre, weird shit, but weird enough shit.
Llamas are bigger than frogs. Okay. Did I read that right?
Human is a species, not a race. I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about when it comes to frogs. I didn't see frogs. Yes, okay, llamas are bigger than frogs. Ole. Yes, indeed. Um, what the fuck does that have to do with the price of anything? Llamas are bigger than frogs. Yeah, they are. If my grandmother had wheels, she would have been a bike. See, I can just rattle shit off too.
Okay, stop. Fuck.
I'm just saying, I don't know what that meant.
Okay, that's fine. It
My
just,
friend
I
Elizabeth,
was like, did I read that the right way?
yes, I'm elevated. It's Monty Python. Sorry, my bad. My bad. Tom, you ever watch Threads from 1984? Threads from 1984. I should drop about 250 milligrams, says Zippy
Holy
Zip.
shit.
Let it ride, I guess. I don't know.
Oh
Threads is a
no.
very sad
God.
movie. Do not watch it. Okay.
Okay, we're good.
Tom needs reading glasses. No, Tom needs new eyeballs. I'm 54 years old in a month. In a month. I'm going to be 54 in a month.
Yes, you are, Grandpa.
So I told you that baby was at bowling.
The what?
Okay. Sarah had that baby at bowling.
Yeah.
Okay. And like the second or third time that Sarah had walked past, because every time that I had a chance to speak and the baby was there, the baby was like, ah. It's like the third time she walks back, so the baby's like pulling for me and like waving at me. And Sarah looks over and goes, "You got that grandpa quality." And I went, "Well, I am one." She goes, "Yeah, I know." And she's like, she could tell. Neither of you are old. No, once again, we're old, and it's okay to say we're old because we are old. How tall are you, Tom? I'm 5'9", but I'm shrinking rapidly. Give me about 5 more years, I'll be 5'1". How are y'all
You better
doing
not be
anything?
5'1", motherfucker. You'll be shorter than me.
I'm not. I mean, I'm probably going to shrink somewhat.
Yeah,
Um,
5'9". You're good there.
you won't see your birthday if you keep annoying Renee. Listen, she's not taking me out until you motherfuckers start watching more of her videos.
Yeah, and it's a lot of effort.
You are middle aged. No, I'm not middle aged because that would equate to me living to be 108. And the chances of me living to be 108 is insane. So just let me explain this the way I think. From 50 to
Okay.
60, 50 to 65, you're old. 65, you become senior. 65 to 72, 73, you're senior, and then you become elderly. I don't know at what point beyond elderly you just become an age group where people are just like, damn, he's still alive. But I think it's old, senior, elderly. And it's okay to say we're old. We are over a half a century old. It's not a bad thing. We're
Don't fucking
seasoned.
call me old.
Motherfucker, you old.
I'm just
I fucking
hardly
called you
old.
old. There ain't nothing wrong with being old. There ain't nothing wrong with being senior.
No, you know what though? You don't have to act like it. So just don't acknowledge it. That's stop.
Oh fuck. Just because you don't acknowledge it doesn't mean it's not real.
Okay.
If you don't acknowledge the fact that you're pregnant, does that mean you're not pregnant? If you don't acknowledge the fact that you have COVID, does it mean you don't have COVID? I'm just saying.
Why are you being like that?
It's like talk about.
What are you talking
If
about?
senior sounds like I'm
Oh,
smart.
that's what I was mad about. Yeah, don't call me old.
Calm down, man. Fucking circling back on that. The fuck? In
Well,
55,
because
Canada,
I
55, they're
literally
considered
forgot
seniors.
what we were talking about.
See, that's what I'm saying, man. You don't need another fucking boost. What time are we leaving
Well,
tomorrow?
for what? Oh, Easter. Um,
We were gonna head down to the river, do some fishing.
yeah, fuck.
That whole fucking holiday that's tomorrow.
Ow. Um, we gotta. Oh, fuck. I really gotta write this down.
There we go. Okay, so now we're gonna take notes. Fucking 10 to 8 the night before. Let me jot down the shit I need for tomorrow. Okay? If the kids walked in here right now and said that he needed fucking poster board for tomorrow, we would lose our collective shit. You though, the eve of a fucking holiday, let me start getting my shit together. I guess I should dial this one in. Yeah. Let's go ahead. Break out the pen and paper, Martha. Let's see what the fuck we need by tomorrow morning. Thank you, Walmart and Dollar General, for being open all night.
Oh, fuck. Walmart's not open all night.
You better get to writing. Choppity chop the fuck chop.
No, all I. So we want to leave at noon.
Okay, so what do we need? What do we have? What do we need? Let's go ahead and
Okay,
break this down.
I need to work backwards here, Tom. For the love of Christ.
Jesus, Mary, and the motherfucking donkey.
Okay, so I need 2.5 hours for the um ham and 5 hours for the rolls.
5 hours for the rolls.
Well, I could do the rapid rise in the oven. Sorry that y'all had to witness that. Um, the rapid rise in the oven that takes about an hour.
Okay.
I've done them like that before. They just don't get as big as if we. Well, I could do the rapid rise, so that like takes 2 hours. So
Why don't you just buy the ham at the store and take a break? We did buy the ham at the store. Now we're going to cook it.
yeah,
Do you
I
have to
still
travel far tomorrow? We
we
travel about
heated serve
15
or
minutes tomorrow.
we serve it heated. Sorry, we serve the ham heated. So
Overnight
and I
Buns.
put like
Oddly
a
enough, that was Overnight Buns was the name of my award-winning adult film in '89.
Max. We
You
really
might
are not
remember me
doing that
because
much.
I wore the Lone Ranger mask and the assless chaps.
It's a fucking guy. So here's what I'm telling you. I'd like to be
Yeah,
up by. I need to be moving by 8:30 tomorrow.
8:30.
Yeah.
Well, my body gets me up between 6 and 6:30 every day.
Yeah. So make
Because
sure I'm up by 7.
if my body doesn't get me up by 6 or 6:30, we're changing sheets. Because by that point in time, I'm needing to drop my first deuce of the morning.
Okay. You shit in my bed and you and I are going to have problems.
All of a sudden, it's your bed. Did you say assless chaps or chapless ass? A little from column A and a little from column B. Did I listen to Areola Grande? Maybe. A stolen Bud Light semi barreled into a police car. Yes, I did a video about that the other day.
Kid rat driving.
Anything is possible. So 8:30 is. Hang on. You said how long do you need for the rapid rise?
Well, you need an hour or two.
You put them in
and
frozen?
yes, so you turn the oven on to a certain temperature, you shut it off, and then you put the rolls in there, and it proofs them really quick.
Okay. All right. Somebody asked who's up first, the cats or the dog? It's the dog. It's Clyde.
Clyde. Yeah, always Clyde. Our cats only get fed wet food at night, and we purposely did that so that they would not wake us up in the morning for their wet food. And they have
Dry food out.
access to dry food all day, which
So
is the only
they'll
way
sleep in with
Franklin
me.
even eats. So yeah, they'll
Yeah,
sleep.
they'll
If
sleep.
I'm in the bed, they're in the bed. I mean, they don't even get up until I get up most of the
Yeah,
time.
but once she gets up, they're on her like ugly on a Baldwin brother to get their treats. She goes to make
Yeah.
her morning coffee, and they're pouncing on her like a rat on a
Oh, they're
Cheeto.
terrible. Yeah.
I just got that notification. When did you make that video? Jesus, news here in Massachusetts is slow as hell. I don't know. You guys got to make sure that you hit the bell icon on the page because that'll notify you whenever a new video gets posted. And I have videos scheduled to go off throughout the entire day, every day. So just
Oh, it.
hop over to my channel if you could real quick and hit that little bell icon. It once again it's free. It just notifies you when I post something and hop back in. My four
Yeah.
cat boys are like this.
Yeah, Clyde gets fed raw, so his food's not out 24/7. Because if that dog had dog food to eat,
Yeah.
he would be 9,000 bazillion pounds.
Oh,
He
he'd be
would,
fucking shit up.
yeah, he would, it would be awful. He's a lab. He does not know when to stop. He will eat his food, regurgitate it, and eat it again. He's disgusting.
What? Yes, please go watch all of my videos 12 or 13 times because that's how we get paid. And it's
Right.
free to you and we get paid. Somebody said, what do I think of Tiger Woods flipping his car? I think that guy's got some demons that he needs to deal with. This is clearly an issue for him. It's been an issue for him for some time, and he needs to get it under control. He's going to kill somebody, possibly himself.
Hopefully, that's the only person he kills.
I'm just saying. It's just he's had a problem with alcohol for some time, and that's that what everybody's got their demon, so to speak, and that's clearly his. Have I been following Mayor Mandami? No, but I will be in the city in July. Both of us will be. So tell
This
him to
guy
have
says,
shit looking good.
this guy said that his life is total shit at the moment. Your good vibes make me feel better. Thanks for that. Man, I'm sorry that life is shit. I it's kind of kicked me in the balls a couple of times the last couple of years.
Your guide dog is a lab, never full. Exactly. He needs his license taken away. Exactly.
Okay,
It counts if you
his
watch. Okay,
license
so
taken away. Come on. That,
Denise is asking a question. Does it count if you watch the videos over and over?
n- no. Well, I mean, I don't think
Thank
it.
you, Awakening.
Not like if it's just on a replay. No, probably not. It's eventually will be like flagged as spam.
But if you go from video to video to video to video with the ads that they have on them, then we get paid
Yes.
for all of that. Tiger needs a full-time driver to keep him safe. You would think with the money this fucking guy has, but I mean, I understand you people still want to drive. I would still want to drive. He just
The,
needs to learn how to not drive when he's getting hammered.
here's the problem is they never think they're gonna get caught because they've done it a million other times. This wasn't his
Exactly. Well,
first
and
time.
and I mean,
That's
because
the
they
problem.
they
He
know
just
that.
didn't think he was going to get caught. Or the last 20 times he did get caught, he was able to bribe the guy.
Yeah.
I mean,
This time you weren't bribing anybody because you flipped your whole fucking car down the road. Wish we could hype more than 3 times a week. I still don't know how the hype thing works. She knows way more about it than I do. I appreciate you guys when you hype the videos. I just don't know how
It
the whole
just
damn
puts
thing
him.
works.
It just it if you're ever scrolling on like your for you or like recommended for you or whatever, sometimes you'll see a video and it says hyped video, and it'll be one of Tom's videos, and it's kind of it's to try to attract people like, hey, there's people that said this is a great video, you know. So
Laura,
when one person does it, it's like 80 points, and then it starts going up there, and
when Laura just
takes a
said it,
lot. Go ahead.
sorry, she asked a question that I know that you had touched on in the past. That if people have YouTube Premium, do the people that are subbed get any of that? We get a portion of
Yes.
it. Breaks down for me every month how much of YouTube Premium I get by people who have YouTube Premium watching my content. I get some of it, and they send me. It's part of my overall pay for the month.
And I don't and here's the truth, in my opinion. I don't know if it's fair or not, right? Like
Yeah, I have
it's
no idea.
never it's not like huge figures, but like is that what our value of whatever your premium is? Okay. Who are we to disprove it? Right? Like
Right?
how do you disprove? No, it wasn't this, I don't know. But yes,
I
it's
was at another
appreciated is what
live.
I'm saying. I mean, it tickles me.
Yeah, people like Tiger Woods tend to get out of their troubles. People like people that are rich. I mean, it's on the body cam footage that he called Trump while he was waiting for the cops to talk to him. YouTube is better than just about every other site. Yes, it is. Evening back at you, 99 red balloons, or should I say 99 Luftballons. 99 Luftballons. Uh, I wanted to check something really quick. Sorry. Keep the conversation going. Is
Okay.
Mayor Johnson as bad as they say he is? He appears to be to me, but fuck, I don't know.
You know what? That's not as bad as the one before. I can't remember what her name was.
Oh, you talk about Lori Lightfoot?
Yeah. People really hated her. I don't hear as much hate
I
about
think that there's way more
Tom. They're asking for
hatred
you
for
not to sing.
asking me for me not to what?
Sing.
Oh, I wasn't planning on singing. Why?
You just were
Thought
singing, guy. You don't even know you're doing it, man. You,
it happens from time to
this
time. I mean,
guy. I know it's okay. Whoa, walking in a
yes.
store, nobody there. We're just kind of floating along through the store, and he wanders away like he's prone to do. And we've already discussed where we're going into the store, where like the destination. So I am heading that way because I don't want to fucking be in the store. So we're gonna go get what we're gonna get. And he starts wandering off. And then I get what we need, and I'm walking back towards him because now I gotta go shake him. And you know how I find him every fucking time? Every time. Tell him, Tom.
I'm whistling.
Yep. That man cannot be in his own silence.
I am a presence for all of humanity. I am a
I love
gift
you so
that
much.
never stops giving. People, you should hit your knees and thank God you have access
I
to me
know.
and my
I
demented
do. I
reality.
do. I do.
You have never met another human being like me, and you will never meet another human being like
I
me in
know,
your
baby.
life.
I know. I am blessed beyond
What's the
measure.
most dangerous animal in your state? I'm up in Saskatchewan, and it's probably the moose. In our state, I doubt that we have bear in our state. So I'm
You
going
don't
to
think we have
say
bear down
before,
in like southern Illinois?
no, I'm going to look it up right now, but I'm going to say the wolf. But hang on. Let me ask.
What balloon song?
Okay,
Tom, are you still feeding the squirrels?
I was completely off base. It is not the wolf. The most dangerous animal in the state of Illinois is the timber rattlesnake,
Ooh.
followed by the northern cottonmouth or the water moccasin, the
Oh,
eastern
yeah, those scare me.
Massagaw
That's
rattlesnake,
why I don't like public.
the
Ugh.
eastern copperhead, followed by the black widow and brown recluse spiders, followed by white-tailed deer, followed by coyotes.
Okay, but white-tailed deer is because people get into accidents and they consider that the deer killed the people in the car.
There
You
is
know,
no resident There is no resident breeding population of black bears in Illinois, but they are not unheard of. We don't have bears.
that's not what it said. It's not
Okay,
unheard of. So
it's not
that
unheard
means
of,
we
but
have bears.
rare temporary visitors from neighboring states like Missouri and Wisconsin occasionally wander into Illinois, particularly into the southern region, with sightings occurring periodically. But no, they live in other states. We don't have bears here. When they're out wandering for food or taking a shit or looking to pick up some strange, they might wander into Illinois, see what them fib bitches are about. See if they can't break an Illinois broad's back. From Missouri, honey. Coming in here, dropping our bear seed all over the goddamn place. That's what they do. They come in here and they fuck and then they leave. Or maybe because we don't have bear, maybe like the Missouri Bears come in and the Kentucky Bears come in and they fight each other and fuck, or like the Iowa Bears and the Wisconsin Bears come in
You are
and go
spending
to
way
town
too
at it.
much time thinking about
But
this.
Lord knows that the Chicago Bears aren't fucking dangerous. Oh, I said what the fuck I said.
Did you hear your dog?
I heard him out there.
I'm gonna need you to get up and let him out. There's no fucking way I can stand up right now.
No? Brown chicken,
Nope.
brown cow. All right, I'm going to go let the dog out. Somebody needs to think of a conversation before I get back.
What does that mean?
Topic.
It's what? Well, I mean, what am I supposed to do? Look like fucking Anna Duggar? Oh yeah. We'll let the dog out, Tom. Tom's nice, yes. He's gonna be real impressed with this thread here. How was the store today? I have cotton mouth right now. Sorry. It was it was intense. I smiled the whole way. I wanted to go down the pickle aisle and there was just carts lined up on both sides and I was like, "Oh my god, people." And so I left my cart and out of the way in front of a meat case, ran down that aisle, grabbed what I needed, came out. The fuck? It's crazy there. But and then I got the rolls. Here's my problem. Let's ask Tom.
Your problem, singular. He didn't need to go outside, by the way. There are
Oh,
kids playing across the street in the yard, and he's a grumpy old fuck and was like, shut up. Stop fucking talking. I'm trying to lay down here.
did you get something to eat?
No, I had a cookie. Chocolate chip cookie. I brought it in before we even went live. I'm a
I need.
preparer. I prepare. I don't want to be. I got milk while I was out.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was too busy filling up the water in the ice machine.
Oh my goodness.
And then I was feeding the cats. So I didn't have time to make sure I was preparing for myself. I was making sure everybody else was getting taken care of.
Yes, we did get the pills for the dogs. Renee went and picked them up with Tommy.
Tommy and I braved the Costco.
Hmm. They made it happen. We got Clyde's pills another month.
Yeah. We got him a pair of gym shoes. And him and I went and got coffee. So that was a first. He didn't have coffee though. He had an energy drink.
What the hell is a white-headed chipping sparrow?
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, she went ahead and braved the Costco. I did not. We were gonna go to the Costco, but we wound up going to lunch in Joliet, which was around the corner from Sam's. So we just went to Sam's for the shit that we needed. And then she went and did
And
the
then we
Costco
ended up
stuff
not
during.
needing it. It just fucking, I hate when that shit happens. Happens to me all the time.
Yeah, I think everybody saw the pharmacy closed video. I think everybody saw it. I don't know. Does Costco sell gold?
I think they do.
How much was gas at Sam's? 409.
And that was Friday?
Yesterday. Yeah, yesterday.
Yeah, that was Friday. Dude, come on. You can't do that to me.
You got to go back to work. That sucks.
Man, I'm sorry.
How far are you from Hammond? Hammond, Indiana. How far are we from Hammond? About an hour?
Maybe.
Hour and a half? Google that shit, Barbara. Shanahan to Hammond, Indiana. How is he still alive after he sent you to Costco for Clyde's pills when it was closed?
Because
Because I
here's
do
the
that
thing.
thing she likes.
That's not why at all. It's because he does all of the other things that I don't like to do. He does the dishes 90% of the time. I mean, if I make dinner, he 9 times out of 10, he's doing dishes. There's times that like I've made dinner and then he's gonna go on live, so I'm just gonna do the dishes myself. Or sometimes I'll do some of them and leave the other ones to soak, and he'll take care of the rest. So
Are we
what was I
husband and
googling?
wife?
Yeah, we are.
You were
What
you
was
were going to go distance between Shanahan, Illinois, and Hammond, Indiana. Jesus, Mary and Joseph, that was less than 3 minutes, and you forgot. Yes, we've been husband and wife since May 7th of 1999. We've actually been together since May of 1997, almost 30 years. As a matter of fact, this year will be 29 years together, 28 years living together, and 27 years married, all of which occur in the month of May. What's wrong?
45 minutes?
Okay, yeah, but that's like at 8:10 p.m. on a fucking Saturday night. It's probably about an
Okay, I'm
hour.
sorry. It's 47 miles, Tom.
Just saying.
You know what? You know how to solve that shit? Real easy. You Google that shit yourself, and then you know I'm not going to double check you. You just say it's an hour.
About an hour. It's about an hour. And that's how we measure distance in Chicagoland, how long it takes us to get somewhere. Not by the miles. How long? It's about an hour. Does Renee smoke weed too? Take it away, Renee.
Negative ghostwriter. I do edibles. And right now, I could say that with full clarity, I took too many. I'm enjoying the ride immensely, but I
Did you
should
not? You
not.
took a little too many.
Yeah.
No, that's not a new chair for Renee. That's the same old shitty
No,
chair that she
the
doesn't
thing
like.
is, It's awful.
You used to live in Hammond? THC suppositories. I think I'm going to pass on those.
Excuse me.
I don't think I'm interested in sticking weed up my ass.
No.
As a matter of fact, I generally live by a rule of thumb that says that my asshole is exit only.
Okay. Shush. Somebody said,
Did you just fucking shut me?
yes, because I got to say something right now. Somebody said, I would rather use a dishwasher.
Oh, here we go. Thanks for getting her fucking riled up. Appreciate it. It's like sticking a fucking dime in a jukebox. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, fuck.
We've lived in this house for 21 years and we don't have a dishwasher.
No, we do not.
For
And
21 years, we have been washing every
Tom,
dish
I'm
and
going to
every
tell you
pot and
right
every
now.
pan by hand.
Tom, I'm going to tell you something right now. I was washing those dishes today, and
Mhm.
the rage I felt over the lack of dishwasher. I was like, you know what? My mom sits there and she's like, I just do my dishes every day. Blah, blah, blah." Right, because you put them through the fucking dishwasher.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's not hard to do.
Yeah, we have never had a dishwasher in this house in the 21 years that we've lived here.
And I
And
just
so
choose to not be constantly in the sink washing dishes.
any hoodles, that's what we deal with here.
Wait,
I
Tom,
put
what
on
we
some.
do.
I usually so here's how things work. Thank you for the $10 donation,
Oh,
Jennifer.
thank you.
Usually the night before, I'm like, I'll get the dishes tomorrow. And then we get up and she goes to her mom so that I can make content and not, she doesn't have to be quiet. What? What?
Go ahead. Go
No,
ahead.
what? Why are you shaking your head? We're going to pause the
Because
story until we get a confirmation as to why the head shake occurred.
no, because like I hear that and I'm like, wow, how fucking incredibly um lucky I am. Like you what I know what story you're gonna tell. And it's just it's every day that you record, every day you're working, and then you just go and do other work. I don't know. Go ahead.
So in order for the background noise to be kept down so she doesn't have to sit there and be quiet while I record, she goes to her mom's typically, and they'll sew or they'll run errands or they'll do shopping or whatever the case may be. Right. And I record. And then when I get done recording, it's usually right about the time that Tommy's getting home from school. It's about 3 o'clock, 2:30, 3 o'clock. And I've wrapped up all my videos. And what I do is I then walk into the kitchen and I'll knock out the dishes, make sure everything's clean, the kitchen's done, and then come back in here and make sure that my videos have moved over. I have a platform that makes them move over to where they need to be for her to work. And then she gets home from her mom's and I look at her and I go, all right, I've got 30 videos and 20 shorts that are uploaded. And then she goes into her office and she gets to work editing those. And that's how it works. So, and then somewhere in there, we figure out dinner. Sometimes it's cooked, sometimes it's purchased, sometimes it's figure it
Bowl
out.
cereal. I'll eat leftovers every I don't care.
She should just talk shit in the background of my videos nonstop.
No, I can't. It is
I'll
not
tell
good for
you,
my mental health.
my dogs wash my dishes clean. I'll tell you that you can hear a lot in the background of the videos. Um, I don't have like a studio where I can do this. Um, so like if she's doing dishes, you'll hear it. If Tommy's loud on his video game, you'll hear it. If the neighbor's mowing their lawn, you're going to hear it. If that fucking blue jay doesn't shut its fucking hole, you'll hear it. Jennifer says, I'm in upstate New York. Where are you guys? We are in the far southwest suburbs of the Chicagoland area. We're in northeastern Illinois, just outside of Chicago, is where we're at. Yeah, fuck those Blue Jays. Them sons of bitches. You put out 2 full fucking cups for these bastards. Everything's there for the taking. All they got to do is fly down and fill their bellies. I spend a small fortune putting fucking peanuts for these fucking birds out. And what do? They fucking land in the tree that's 10 feet outside this fucking window and go, rah, 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 rah. And I've done everything from going out to the fucking deck and thrown fucking apples in the tree to fucking scare them off, to fucking yelling at them out the window, to when it's fucking snowing out, throwing snowballs in the fucking tree. It's like, dude, just come get the fucking peanuts. We already put them out. You don't need the fucking squawk for an hour. I'm fucking trying to work in here. Did I tell you, by the way? I went out for the first time ever. I got old manish. I came in here Friday to record, and not Jean, but the neighbor, their kids sounded like somebody was stabbing them. They were screaming like that over and over. And I went out onto the deck and I went, hey, any way we can calm the kids down? I'm trying to work. And then it got quiet. And I was like, come on, man. I don't get, listen, I understand if they're giggling and laughing and playful screaming. They sounded like they were being murdered.
I know.
I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, man? I'm not trying to hurt the animals. Like when I throw a snowball into the tree or an apple into the tree, it's to scare the bird away. I'm trying to hit like the trunk of the tree and rattle the bird and send them flying.
Yes, I know. I am well aware of the issues that you guys have.
They're like my Bumpus hounds.
I know they are.
Bumpuses.
But he continues to feed them.
Oh my God, the fucking Bumpuses. I swear to God. All they need to do is shut the fuck up and eat the food that I provide for them. That's all they need to fucking do. Just eat the goddamn peanuts,
I
man.
think they're
I've got
letting the
I've
other
got a
Blue
fucking
Jays know, though, that it's okay.
I've got a
Because that's what
fucking
happens.
oh my God. It's fucking insane. Just eat the fucking peanuts, man. Fly around
Hey,
and tell them that the peanuts are here. You don't need to fucking squawk right outside my fucking window while I'm trying to record. Oh, it's fucking let PETA. You know what? Fuck PETA. Let them monitor my fucking post. Let them come in and tell me that I got to be nice to the. Oh, fuck PETA. I'm a liberal, but fuck PETA. PETA doesn't want to fucking milk cows. Get fucked.
Okay.
Oh no, we don't get hummingbirds. Her mom gets them all. Put the hummingbird feeder
You
out.
know what?
Put the
We get
solution out.
hummingbirds in like late August.
And then we get nothing. And then her mom puts one fucking hummingbird feeder in some random location in the yard, and there is a whole fucking colony. There's like a fucking, I swear to God, my mother in law's house must be on like the underground railroad of hummingbirds, right? Because there are motherfuckers that migrate through her yard year round.
She keeps telling me, she goes, I think they have a nest. And I'm like, okay. She's convinced that every nest in any of her trees are for the hummingbirds. She
They're
just
everywhere.
is. I She's gonna have so many hummingbird feeders.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So we got all the birds. We have, when I say we got all the birds, we've got a shit ton of small birds. We got a shit ton of big blackbird, like different kinds. We've got blue jays. We've got cardinals. We've got this. We've got mourning doves. We got all the birds. We got hawks. No shit. And then
Yes.
we got the squirrels and the rabbits, and we've got a possum under the shed, and we've got a black cat that uses our black backyard as a highway, comes under the
A
fence
skunk.
and runs along the fence and goes running the fence in the front. And then the skunk does this, big ass skunk does the same thing. And so we've just got animals. And we've got chipmunks galore in the backyard. Lord knows that. So we got animals all over the goddamn place. Fake owls do the work. We're not trying to scare away any of the animals. Do we have
Okay.
issues with the chipmunks? We didn't really have issues with the chipmunks until two of them died in our electrical box and shit started getting funky. And then there were flies all over the place and it was just bad.
We could not figure out where these fucking flies were coming from. Like, Lily was sleeping in the basement and she's like, Mom, I'm killing like 10 flies a day.
Yeah. And then we had a problem with the electrical and we had to get the company out here. And so you've got the box on the back of the house with
No,
the bubble on it, the meter
no, no,
that has
no.
a door that flips up. What?
That's when the fence company
We had
nicked
the
the.
problem with the fence, so there was an electric, but they had to get to the box, and so we lifted the part of the deck out that we had cut into the deck, the door that allows them to lift the door to the thing. And as soon as they pulled that door off the deck, I was like, "Oh, there's where the flies are coming from. There's something dead under the deck." And then the electric guys opened up the box and opened up the where the meter is, and there were squirrels because our electric box didn't
Not
go all the way to the
squirrels,
ground. Chipmunks.
chipmunks.
Our box didn't go all the way to the ground. They were crawling underneath and climbing up in, and they were storing the fucking peanuts in the goddamn electric box. So the bottom of our electric box was filled with peanuts, and there were two squirrels lodged in between the side of the electric box and the fucking the electric wires.
Chipmunks.
Chipmunks, sorry, dead, rotting, and attracting the fucking flies. And they had to
Proud
pry
moment.
these
Very,
chipmunks
very
out.
proud moment.
They had to pry these fucking chipmunks out with a goddamn screwdriver because they were all rigor mortied in the fucking hole there.
They are cute, but
The skunk that uses our backyard's a rather beefy skunk, got a big tail, and he runs along the fence line. I'm gonna probably this summer um, invest in some once we get through the expensive month of May. I'm going to invest in like an outdoor camera back there and see if we can't get some footage of the animals running back and forth. But like I said, we got a skunk, a black cat, a possum, chipmunks, squirrels, rabbits, and every kind of bird you can imagine except for owls, which I try owls and bats, which I both tried to attract to the backyard. I put a bat box in, and a family of birds moved in.
yeah. Okay, but also we don't have any bugs in our backyard.
No, we don't. No, we don't. The electric box is fixed.
Oh yeah, but it was the whole thing.
Oh yeah, we had to have a temporary transformer on our deck for like 3 weeks. It was weird. That's what our house was running off of.
Yeah, but when it went out,
Are
the
you okay?
first
Do you need to
place.
lie down?
Oh, why?
Okay, because you look like you are floating on a goddamn cloud.
I am. No, but when it first went out, we noticed it in the water. Remember?
Yeah, we lost power. That's when we lost power. Yeah.
Yeah. And then we thought it was the well, and oh god.
But
No,
it
wait,
wound up that
wait,
when we
wait,
had the
wait, wait.
fence put
Renee spiraled that it was the well. Okay.
yes,
Yeah, that's just
as Renee tends to do.
Renee
Renee
tends to.
Lily told us that there was a sound in her car, and I
Oh,
drove her car around the block, and I came back and I went, "You can't drive that car until I have a mechanic look at it because there's something making noise, or something rubbing or grinding on one of your tires on your passenger side." And of course, Renee went to, "This is going to be $8,700, and they're going to have her car for a month, or even worse, the frame rotted out, and that's it. We got to tow the car away. There's no fixing it." Because that happened to Magnolia's car. So when it
which
turned
I
out to
could have
be
never imagined it happening.
like $190 or whatever it was, she was like, "Oh my god, that is so fucking awesome!" And they had it back the next day. Did you say Pepe Le Pew and Penelope live in your backyard? Yes, that
Yeah,
is correct.
they do.
A black cat and a skunk are in our backyard.
That is correct.
So and so commented on my status. I had a mountain lion chase me while I was riding my mountain bike. Yeah, see, that's when I'm done
Never
riding the
gonna
mountain
happen.
bike. We're done with that. I'm not getting chased by a whole ass fucking mountain lion and being like, we're gonna go back down that particular route. Probably why I could never live in places like Arizona and whatnot. You're going to secretly gather video question mark? Give me a call for tips. Signed, J.E. What? Have you ever seen a cockroach in your home? No. Oh,
Nope.
hell no, John. Glad you're live. Thank you. Road salt and the brine are pretty tough on frames. Yes, they can be. My father had a, what was it? It was a Ford
Stop it.
Escape that he took immaculate care of. It was a great first car for Maggie. He passed away about, I don't know how long, year and a half before she got her
This,
license.
yeah.
And anyway, so when we were left that car, we just gave it to Maggie, and it was a great first car for her. But then she came, and Maggie's a driver. Maggie will put on 100,000 miles in a fucking year, and not bat an eye. And she came home one day and she goes, "Dad, the car's making a sound. Whenever I have the slightest bump, it goes chunk, chunk, chunk." So I got it to the fucking mechanic. It's what we do. And the mechanic goes, "Yeah, here's the deal. The frame rotted away in this spot and over here, and there's no fixing this. This is junk. You got it." So we had to call the junkyard to come take it away. And so, oof, that was a tough one. And then she took my Ford Ranger at
Ford
that time,
Ranger.
and then she got her Chevy Trax, and then she got her Jeep. So Magnolia is 24, and she's had two, three, four vehicles. She's tough on vehicles.
Jeez. But
She's
the
tough on
last two
vehicles.
she's paid for, so
Yes. Conversely, Lily got her 2015 Jeep Renegade, and then she went off to boarding school, lived on campus, and then went off to college and is living on campus. So her car sits in our driveway for more months out of the year than she actually drives it.
and we pay for the insurance.
Oh, I'm not wired. I'm just more with it than Miss does too much over there.
I don't
I know
think
how
I
to
did too much.
I know how to regulate my herb intake.
Fuck off. Yeah, it's a lot easier when you smoke it. You know, I just sometimes I I I was standing in the kitchen, I filled my water bottle and I thought, you know what? I need a topper. And I pat it down there and I grabbed it and I came back in here. And I risked it for the biscuit. It's paid off well for me.
Renee has reached Zen. Yes, she has.
Oh, there
Renee
is
has Renee has videos to edit too.
tonight.
No,
Okay,
God, no,
good.
you are not in any
That's
condition to be editing videos tonight. You look like you can barely stand up. You look like if you went into a shell bathroom, I would have to come in and rescue you from the toilet because you
You might
couldn't
have
figure
to
out
help me.
how to stand up in the goddamn stall.
Yeah, my legs feel.
Putting on more
Franklin is in
Substack
here.
subscribers.
Awesome. Did you hear me?
What?
Franklin is in here.
My cat is in your office?
Yes.
Traitor.
And
Traitor.
he's he stinks.
Don't talk about my cat that way.
He's
The
covering
fuck?
his face. You're pathetic.
Renee knows how to edit. Yes, she does.
No, I
You
don't
want to
edit
see?
anything.
They want to see the cat. They said. Why the fuck is Best Buy continuing to send me emails? I can't recall the last time I bought something from fucking Best Buy. Pick him up. What are you doing?
He's so comfortable.
My last meal? I don't know what my last meal would be. The last meal I ate was tonight, and that was pepperoni pizza. I like how somebody typed unsubscribe into the chat. Like that's how it works. If you wish to unsubscribe, then please by all means do, because I certainly wouldn't want you to be stuck watching something you don't want to watch.
I have no
Yeah,
idea.
once they get your email, there's no getting off those goddamn lists.
What are we talking about? What list?
Emails from places like that when you shop at those places. Like
Yeah.
tonight I got another Best Buy email.
That's okay.
And
I
it's
just
like
need
I
stuff.
haven't bought anything from Best Buy in a couple of years.
Okay.
You had steak and mashed potatoes for dinner. We did not. We did not. What's for dessert? I believe that there is an ice cream cone in there with my name on it. One of those. What are they called again? You guys know the drumsticks. Yes. Who's coming over for Easter tomorrow? Not a fucking soul. We're going to my in-laws where we're going to have dinner with my mother-in-law, father-in-law, sister-in-law, brother-in-law, and two nephews.
Hey, I cannot take my jacket off,
Okay.
but I'm having a hot flash.
You're gonna go sit down?
I am going to have to bow
You
out.
go. I'll be right in behind you.
All right. I love you.
All right,
Thank
love you
you.
too. I'll be there. Get Frank out of the room. Evening, y'all. Are you having a good weekend so far? Indeed, I am. What do you both do for a living besides live stream and YouTube? We are now full time content creators. So I create content and I post my content wherever I can post that particular piece of content. So that would be YouTube. In some cases, I can post more things on YouTube than I can in other locations, but the stuff I can post on other locations gets posted on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Threads, Twitter, and Snapchat. If it's under 3 minutes long, it gets posted on Bluesky. I am monetized on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, working on becoming monetized on as many of the other ones as humanly possible. Renee was working up until about a year and a half ago. Her company collapsed the last day of May 2024. In the interim uh, time that we have been growing this, what happens is I create the content. So what I do is I create content every other day. Um, I'll sit down and I will create approximately 30 videos that are 3 minutes or longer and 20 shorts that are under 3 minutes. I will post them all into YouTube in private. Renee then takes over in her office and she does the descriptions, the titles, and the thumbnails. And once those are all done, she hands them back off to me and I schedule them out over the course of the next 2 days on the various social media apps. Whatever they can, those social media apps accept, then I schedule them out for there. So, like for example, here on YouTube, I post 10 shorts every morning at 9 a.m. These are central times. 9 a.m. 10 shorts get released, and then a 3 minute or longer video goes off at 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30, 3:30, 4:35, 5:30, 6:30, and 7 every day. And so we work as a team to create, edit, and schedule this content that you guys consume, and then we get shares of the revenue that is generated for those social media sites based on the ads they put on them. How long have you two been together? Since May of 1997. So we work for ourselves, which is why we pay an enormous amount of money for our health insurance. But we make our own schedules. We can take the adjusted time however we need to, and the lucky parts for us are we don't have to ask anybody for time off of work. We don't have to worry about commuting to work right now. Knock on wood, so far so good. And as long as you folks keep liking and consuming the content that we keep putting out, then we're good. Everything works. What is the what of my book again, Susan? Could you please reiterate that? You're welcome, Denise. Thank you. So I have a merch store. I sell merch. Um, I've written and self-published 2 books. I sell those. What is the name of your book? I have 2 books. One's called A Grateful Life. The other one's called Dearest Renee. They're both available on Amazon or the link in my bio. I have the merch. I have T-shirts, hoodies, throw pillows, shit, coffee cups, shit like that. Um, and then it's I do the content. Um, oh, I've tried unsubscribing for all of those emails. Thank you, Denise. Oh, I understand, Keith, but I'm not leaving the state of Illinois. My mother-in-law's here. My father-in-law's here. My daughters, 2 of my 3 daughters are here. My son's here. I'm not going anywhere. Do you deliver to Australia? I don't deliver anywhere. It's all up according to the site I use, and I think if you're talking about the merch, I'm pretty sure the books that yes, the merch I believe so. Thank you, Awaken. I'm an asshole like anybody else now. Thank you, Awaken. Take it easy. Um, Let me just check something real quick. Sorry. Uh, let's see here. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. So I don't know if you guys have been following, but I've been doing these polls here on YouTube recently. If you guys have been seeing them or have been participating in them, it's part of my community. If you go to my main page, there's a community setting. Um, so today, so I've been doing a serious poll at like 7 o'clock in the morning, and sort of a more fun poll at around noon. So this morning's poll was, who will be the next cabinet member or staff member to be fired? There are four options: Cash Patel, Howard Lutnick, Tulsi Gabbard, or Pete Hegseth. 9,800 of you have voted so far, and Cash Patel is in the lead with 50%. There are also 204 comments in that particular thread. And then this afternoon's more lighthearted poll was, which restaurant offers the best table bread option? And the four options were Red Lobster's Cheddar Bay Biscuits, Olive Garden's Breadsticks, Texas Roadhouse Rolls, or Outback Steakhouse's Pumpernickel Bread. And with 9,400 votes cast so far, Red Lobster Cheddar Bay Biscuits are in the lead with 49% of the vote, with Texas Roadhouse Rolls coming in a strong second at 24% of the vote. Olive Garden's Breadsticks clocking in at 14% of the votes, and Outback Steakhouse's Pumpernickel Bread is coming in at 12% of the vote. Now, the poll I did yesterday afternoon, the quiz actually, was how many Americans actually believe chocolate milk comes from brown cows? And the answer to that question is approximately 17 million. According to a 2017 survey by the Innovative Center for the U.S. Dairy, approximately 7% of American adults believe that chocolate milk comes from brown cows. That statistic represents roughly 16.4 to 17.3 million Americans. Roughly 17 million Americans actually believe chocolate milk comes from brown cows. And that is fucking crazy. Red Lobster is not out of business. No. So, having said that, I am going to go enjoy a little chocolate cone, a little ice cream cone. I'm going to put my feet up, and I'm going to get ready to retire for the evening. Thank you guys very much for coming. If you can, become a member, a paying member of the site. It helps me out greatly. More importantly, watch all of the content, share all of the content, like all of the content, interact with all of the content. Tell all of your friends about the place. Tell all of your relatives and coworkers. Get as many of your friends over here to watch. I greatly appreciate it. You guys take it easy. Hasta lasagna. Don't get any on you.